Well, hello my beautiful and amazing crafters. Welcome to another video of Crafting with Shaneda. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can personalize a resin bookmark with your Cricut machine. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on how I created my resin bookmark. I will show you later on in the video how I prepared it, but I plan on making more resin videos later on and showing that to you as well. But today's video is just how I personalize my resin bookmarks. I love using my cutting machine to create gifts, and at this point I'm making projects every day, so I'm so excited to show you everything that we do here at Crafting with Shaneda. So without any further ado, let's get started. So for today's video, I'm going to be getting my font from Creative Fabrica. If you don't know already, I use Creative Fabrica for all my fonts and graphics. I've been using them for years, and I am so excited to let you guys know if you sign up for the yearly access, now just for $4.99 a month, it'll give you access to millions of graphics, fonts, and even classes that are available on Creative Fabrica. The reason why I enjoy using Creative Fabrica is because when I purchase my file is going to come with a personal, commercial, and a POD, which is also known as print on demand use. It is included, so I don't have to worry about any copyright issues, and I can go ahead and use those fonts and graphics in my design. I'll have a link in the description box below if you want to sign up. And the great thing about Creative Fabrica is that you can cancel at any time. No questions asked. It is that easy. But with the price that's at $4.99 a month for a year subscription, it's definitely worth the price, especially if you go to other sites. Typically you might pay $3.99, $4.99 just for one particular font or graphic. Now with Creative Fabrica, you have a plethora to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my fonts for today's project. I'm going to go ahead and go over to font. I think I'm going to go with the scripted font this time. So I'm going to choose a few of these scripted fonts and add them to my collection. I'm going to go ahead and download them and install them, and let's go on to Cricut Design Space to get started. Now that I installed the fonts onto my computer, it's very important to not have your Cricut Design Space open at the time, so that way those fonts can be imported and reflected in your Cricut Design Space. So I went ahead and installed the fonts, and now I'm going to go ahead and look for the font that I'm going to use today. It's going to be under my system fonts, and I'm going to go ahead and type the font that I'm going to use, which is going to be Sibling. And I like to bookmark my fonts, so that way I could look under bookmarks and locate all the fonts that I imported into Cricut Design Space. Now these two template guides are the guides to the molds that I'll be using for my resin bookmarks, and I will list in the description box all the molds and all the items that I use for today's project. So I'm going to go ahead and size my font accordingly, and once I'm happy with the font size, I'm going to go ahead and send it to Make It, and I'm going to cut it using the premium vinyl setting. So I'm just showing you how I set my resin molds using my epoxy resin, and I use some crushed rose petals and some gold flakes. And if you'd like to see more detailed resin videos, just put a comment in the description box below. I'd love to show you what we offer here at Crafting with Shaneda. Besides paper craft, we just do all things crafty. Now for today, I'm going to be using HTV adhesive vinyl and the color rose gold. It comes with a matte and a glossy adhesive, and for today's project I'm going to use the glossy adhesive. This is my second time using this vinyl, and guys, I'm in love. This vinyl is so amazing to work with. It peels like a charm, and it looked so good with my project that I'm going to finish up here. So I placed my vinyl onto my resin bookmarks, and I went ahead and set them again with another top coat of resin, and they came out amazing. I love giving gifts away that wow, that recipient, and I love hearing, where did you get this? How did you make this? And you can say, hey, I learned it from Crafting with Shaneda. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned a little bit or a lot, and we cannot wait to see you on the next video of Crafting with Shaneda. Happy crafting!